everyone, I hope you have all had such a lovely week. Today we are going to be talking about none other than H2O. How do you drink your water? Shaken, not stirred. Did you know that up to 60% of our body is made of water? Every single cell in our body needs water to survive. Whether it's our digestion, our lungs, our heart, our lymphatic system, everything needs water. Many times if we're feeling tired, lethargic, if we feel a bit groggy, if we have a headache, when our muscles feel tight, a lot of the times it's actually simply because we are dehydrated. It's actually also a key component when it comes to our immunity. Our lymph system, which is the system that carries around all of our immune cells, like our white blood cells, is actually based on water. And so to keep our lymph system and our immunity high, we have to keep our body hydrated. And water only is the thing that's going to do that. So here's how you drink water the right way. Number 1, drink it hot. According to Ayurveda, boiling water actually enriches it with energy and it gains a quality called shukshama, which means penetrating. The hot water is easily absorbed into your circulatory system and helps it flow throughout your body. This means that nutrition is delivered more effectively to your cells and your body is removing the waste products from your cells more efficiently too. This is something that I have recommended to so many of my friends with gut issues, and I have had so many of them come back to me and tell me that just changing this one thing, going from having ice cold water to having warm or boiling water, has made such a difference. Whether it was to do with their gut discomfort, gas or bloating, it has made a huge difference to them. So try it out and let me know how you go. 2, sitting down to drink. Standing and drinking water is actually not recommended at all in Ayurveda. It says that actually the water can accumulate in different parts of your body and cause swelling. When you drink water too fast, it actually just gushes through your body and it doesn't allow time for your water to go through all the organs that it's supposed to. Now, water is supposed to move through your organs to also remove out some of the toxins or impurities. So if it doesn't reach the kidneys or it doesn't reach the liver, then those toxins will actually build up in our organs, and that's what can also lead to bad health. Drinking water standing can also increase the amount of fluid that gets to your joints. And so sometimes people will have pain in their joints or swelling on their knees or hands, and it could be because we are just drinking water standing up. And that leads me on to number 3, drink slowly. Taking small sips throughout the day is most beneficial to you. You can start your day off having a good few glasses, but as you go through the day, drink it slowly. Drink it every hour. Sometimes it helps to set a reminder on your phone. Every hour, have a big glass of water and just sip it within that hour. Then get to your next one and your next one. It makes it easier to spread it across the day, allowing the water to absorb into your body slowly and efficiently. But even more than that, when you get to the end of the day, try not to drink too much. It will disrupt your sleep and it also puts too much pressure on your bladder when it's supposed to be resting and rejuvenating. Number 4, drink it first thing in the morning, before your morning coffee.
Good coffee.
Drinking hot water first thing in the morning as the first thing that goes into your body is so important because of the toxins that accumulate in our body overnight. This actually helps flush them all out before we start all over again the next day. Starting your morning with having hot water can really help just cleanse out your system before we get ready for the day. Number 5, don't drink water with your meals. In Ayurveda, it recommends that we leave at least 45-minute gap between drinking large amounts of water and having our meals. The reason is because drinking water, or at least large amounts of water before we're about to eat, dilutes our digestive enzymes in our stomach. And then it makes it harder for our stomach to digest our food. So leaving at least 45 minutes before and 45 minutes after a meal is ideal. But if you do feel thirsty during your meal, if you're having quite a dry meal, then have up to half a cup of warm water and sip on it slowly throughout the meal.
Water, fresh and carefully measured.
Number 6, what to drink your water in. Anything but plastic. Plastic actually has so many different chemicals in there. Even the BPA-free plastic bottles, they can still leach chemicals into the water. Especially water bottles that have maybe been left on shelves for too long, or that have been put into heat. You just never know where your water bottle has been, and so there are chances that the chemicals have already leached into the water before you're drinking it. What a lot of people don't realize is that these plastic chemicals can actually affect our endocrine system, which means our hormone levels. It increases our estrogen levels in our body. BPA is also linked to being a carcinogenic, which means it increases our risk of cancer. And so if you are having 3 or 4 or even 2 bottles of plastic water a day, it could be having huge impact on your hormone levels. I actually had a friend who had been drinking plastic water bottles for I'd say close to 10 years, and he recently had a blood test, and his doctor specifically said to him that his estrogen levels were high, and the first question that he asked him was whether he drinks water from a plastic bottle. Getting a filter put on your tap, it can be quite a cheap, simple solution. In Ayurveda, it also recommends to drink water from copper jars or copper jugs. It says it infuses the water and positively charges it. It also infuses it with minerals too that our body needs. Another recommendation is drinking from silver cups. That can be a little bit expensive, so you could just stick with a glass, but basically anything is better than plastic. 7. Add some flavor to your water.
Precise flavor.
Now, if you can't seem to start loving the taste of water, then you could infuse it. But I wouldn't recommend adding anything with sugar, because our body actually ends up not recognizing the water to be water. It ends up taking it as food instead. And so it hydrates your body differently. So if you do want to add in something into your water, I recommend using herbs or spices. So I like to boil different spices into my water, like cardamom or black pepper, and good old trusted CCF, which is coriander, cumin, and fennel seeds. All of these also help with digestion in your body, so you get added benefits to it. Another thing I really love doing is adding in fruits or fresh herbs into my water. I add basil into it sometimes. I love adding in mint to my water. And then fruits like grapefruit or oranges or strawberries, anything that you like, but as natural as possible. Keep it fresh, it'll be tasty. So you officially now know how to drink water the right way. So if I see you standing up and drinking water, no, I can't say that. I would love to hear your feedback if you do try these different methods, if it makes a difference to your gut, to your digestion, or just makes you feel great in some way. So let me know down below in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Sending you so much love and gratitude. Hey, have you subscribed to my channel yet? You! Subscribe to my channel right now. What are you doing? There's no need to be scrolling on Instagram right now. The most important thing is to go and subscribe and leave a comment too, so I can get to know you, just like you're watching me right now. Okay? Thanks.